Hey, welcome back to our WHEATSHEAF project. As you can see here, we've finished off with our battens and counter battens. These are our counter battens here, and these are our battens here, which we'll attach our cladding to. On this project, we're using James Hardie Stria, 14mm thick by 300mm wide for the end gable walls. And then on these side walls, there's going to be a pattern with the 300mm wide and the 200mm, which will be a really nice detail. Now, I mentioned gable end to you. A gable end is more your old school style setup, where as you can see here, it's one big flat wall and you can see the roof line comes all the way to the external wall. Whereas what most people's houses have, they have now like the hips and the valleys. So when you look at the front, you can see like an angle on the roof. So I hope that helps explain that. And if you want to come and have a look at how we install this, so we've got our trims, which you're required to install with James Hardie. So we've got these set up at increments. So we're really looking for the details where we want to finish. So we've got our trim up the top there, finishing in line with the fascias on the side. So the gable above that looks nice and neat to create that line. And then here we've gone straight down to this detail here. We're going to go all the way around. The owner still hasn't decided what he wants to do with this section here. So that's why we've left it as is for the minute. And then this is just a shiplap cladding. So one board goes in, overlaps, one fixing at each batten, and then you move on to the next one. As I was saying, we put one nail in the battens for the fixing points. You're also required to leave a 6mm gap here. We've actually gone 10mm just because it's easier to work with. So 10mm gaps at the bottom, tied up the top with the James Hardie sealant, shoot the nails in here. And then when we've got tight corners like this, we'll put a bead of the polyurethane there as well, so you don't see many fixings. And that's it. So next time you're here, you'll see this all completed. All the cladding will be finished and we'll be on to some internal framing. Stay tuned. And if you haven't been following along, subscribe and like the page and go back and watch some of our old content. Thank you.